So let's talk about a problem that Destiny has right now, which is Eververse. Like, let's be real. Eververse has been a problem since, honestly, I would, if I'm being like realistically honest, I would probably say vanilla Destiny 2. It wasn't that big of a problem in Destiny 1 because it was just so new that there wasn't a lot to offer. Even to this day, like when Destiny 1 ended, it wasn't that big of a problem. I mean, there was armor sets in there, but it's not as bad as it is now. Like, dude, when we get into the actual game itself, you guys can see like Ghost Ship Sparrows, armor, shaders, weapon skins, emotes, legendary pieces, finishers. There is so much in the Eververse that it's kind of crazy because now, look at this. Look at all of these pages of just stuff. And mind you, technically there's more pages because this covers only the hunter specific ornaments and not like the titans and warlocks as well. And it's crazy on top of the fact that it's priced very predatorily. And for those of you who are under like, what do you mean by that? Bungie does not sell 700 silver. They sell it in 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and so on and so forth. Well, I think it's 10, what is it? 5, 10, 15, 20. Is it? We can actually go see real quick because, you know, it's right here. So it's 5, 10, 15, 20, 20, or 30, 50, and then 100. So I find that hilarious because, again, it costs 700. So realistically, this actually cost $10. And that's going to be a thing that you will notice with the pricing of these. That most of the time it's either going to be like a flat, like, oh, this is just 20, this is 15, or they're going to lie to you and be like, it was 2,200, but now it's 19, when it's like, yeah, that shouldn't be that much. It's kind of like faking like a deal type of situation, or something like this where it's $8, but it's realistically $10 because, again, you cannot buy 8. And you're going to see that a lot. Like, for example, the legendary pieces, 600, you can't buy 600, 1,200, you can't buy 1,200. And yeah, that's predatory as fuck because it's just put it as 5 or just put it at 10. Just stop lying about it. And again, this is a predatory system that is in free to play games. And the fact that we have that in a game that cost me however much money it cost me, I think it was like 110 or 100 something for the Year of Prophecy. Actually, it was this one right here. That's kind of crazy because, again, you're paying this much money for the Ultimate Edition on top of all of the Eververse stuff, which, again, $15 for each class, which is going to be $45, plus the other armor sets that we're getting this season, which is kind of crazy to say considering we got 3 armor sets last season, which was barely 3 months. And to like make it even worse, because of course it has to always be worse, the Gladius set was supposed to be the Iron Banner set, which is kind of hilarious if I'm being honest, because right here you guys can actually see that there's the Iron Banner tree. And what makes this even more like plausible in my head, like, because people could probably be like, oh, well, this artist probably doesn't work for Bungie and they probably just did this by themselves, even though, like, no, it's all Bungie stuff. The main thing that I would say is the fact that he has the fire on and off is a big like red flag as to why this actually is real. Because if you don't know, we have that system in Destiny 2 already. Where is this armor? Right here, the Iron Forerunner armor set, which was the last original armor set that we got because this is a reskin. Actually, no, never mind. We have the Iron Intent. Never mind. This armor set has a glow on the arms and the chest for the hunters, and when Iron Banner is active, it's actually on fire. So when I first saw this image, immediately I was like, oh yeah, this looks super credible because the tree's right there and this has like a fire on and fire off situation. Makes total sense because we have armor like that already in game. And it is kind of crazy. I mean, I'm not surprised because Bungie has done really terrible things with the Eververse. I mean, at one point we had an armor set that became available in game because we just got so mad at them, and they're like, no, don't worry, like this armor is gonna be available for all you guys because we fucked up type of situation, which is cool, I guess. But like the fact that I had to like we all like as like a community came together and were like really mad. I think it's just kind of shitty. Is it seasons? Definitely not seasons. Factions? I don't think it's in factions. Oh yeah, it is in factions. So the hinterland stuff. Remember, this armor was supposed to be Eververse armor, and then they gave it to us as a playlist armor because they lied about not giving us playlist armor. This is the whole reason why. That's why we got that armor for free. And even then, this armor was a bitch to get. They did not make it easy for us. We had to play a lot. And I know some people might immediately be like, well, why do you deserve to get all the armor immediately? It's like, I'm not asking for it to come to me immediately. I'm just asking not to spend like 3 to 4 days just trying to get an armor set for one class. I think that's a little excessive, but that's just me personally. It's the fact that we're getting, look at this. I think this is crazy. So when it comes to Eververse, we have 1, 2, 3 armor sets plus 2 legendary ornaments plus 2 exotic ornaments, and that's not even including all of the other like dumb shit like ghost ship sparrows, finishers, shaders, bundles, stuff like that. Like, you know, the shit that I fucking hate. This is legit stuff that I think should not be in the store, just because this dilutes the reward system to where we are now, where nothing is worth running unless you're looking for a specific weapon or armor set. There is no reason to put the armor behind the store. I mean, to be fair, I'm okay with Eververse having an armor set, but I'm not okay with them having 3 armor sets per season, and a season apparently is now, what, 3 months? Which is fucking crazy, because now you're telling your player base that on top of paying that really crazy amount of money that you spent just to play our stuff, we're also going to be asking for, what is it, $45? Actually, it'd be more if I added up the these ornaments as well and the exotic ornaments, but we're just going to do armor. They're asking $45 if you get all of the armor sets for all the classes, $45 each month, on top of, again, paying to get access to all the cool stuff by getting the expansion. And then again, I'm not even adding the other stuff like these 2 or the exotic ornaments, because that would be an extra $24, because this is $6, 12 plus 12, 24, obviously. So yeah, on top of it would be like what, $69 to get all of the armor stuff, not including, like I said, all of the other minute stuff, shaders, all that stuff. I think that's gross. I think that's super gross. Again, I have no issue with Eververse selling cosmetics, but if they're the only thing that you can get from cosmetics, I think that's the problem. I think when Eververse is the only place to get cosmetics, that is the biggest issue for me. And I know some people are immediately going to be like, oh, well, we got armor this season in game. And it's like, yeah, if you consider this new armor, then I mean, you're not my target audience. I could probably just say that off the rip, because this is just not even a reskin. It's literally a 1-to-1 with just a different shader on the actual armor itself. Because again, it's not even, it doesn't even shader differently. And the same thing with Disaster Core. It's the same thing. Same thing with the Iron Banner armor that we're getting, the named Lords. It's just a reshader. And I think that's kind of crazy, because again, you're telling me you're selling 4 armor sets, not 3, 4 armor sets that are behind a paywall. And I know some of you might be wondering, what is the other one? It's going to be the season pass armor. The season pass armor, you have to buy the season pass in order to get it. I know some people might forget, because most of us usually buy the big boy edition of the expansion and we get all these for free, but you do have to pay for this. And I think that's absolutely crazy that we're getting some of the coolest armor set. I mean, to be fair, I think this armor set is super terrible for the season that it's in, but that's a conversation for another time. The fact that all of this is reskin, and then it's like, oh, but this one's not a reskin. This is new, but you have to pay for it. Also, the other armor sets in game, yeah, the new ones, you have to pay for that. I just think it's pretty terrible. And for those of you who are like, oh, it'll eventually come to be available for Brightness, it's like, you're missing the point, bro. Like, I don't care that you can get it for Brightness. It's the fact that we're getting 3 armor sets for a 3-month season, and you're not like mad about that. I guess I'm a little bit different because I am much more fixated on the fashion of Destiny 2 rather than like everything else. To be fair, I do literally do everything else. So like I raid, I do dungeons, I play PvP, I play trials, I play everything in the game that has to offer. And it's just that fashion for me personally is a lot more fulfilling for myself because it lets me express myself and actually give my guardian some individuality compared to like some other people that would just be like, and I don't really want to call people out, but it's just the way I feel about it. Like doing something like this and being like, yeah, I look cool. Like, yeah, cool. Like the armor is cool because it goes together, but it doesn't show me like what you are, like what you are about. Because it's like if I see someone like this, it's like, oh shit, okay, cool. Like this person actually is like banking on the fact that this chess piece is gonna be on fire in Iron Banner, and from there it's gonna look cool because again, the eyes don't change color, which is gonna be that fire, which is why we're using Canna's coat, because unfortunately the boots have the glow inside changes colors, which is really weird. So yeah, blue, but there's fire coming out. So yeah, there's multiple layers to this. But if I see like someone who just has the same art, like the same like 4 pieces and just an exotic, I'm sorry, but I'm just gonna think you're an NPC type of situation, or you're doing it because you're doing like Iron Banner, which is like you have to use all of the armor to do something. And sometimes I just don't care to do an armor set. I just want to use a whole set. In that situation, completely fine. But if that's just your fashion where it's like 4 pieces and that's it, then honestly, your like you kind of don't. I don't think you should have a voice in the conversation of like cosmetics don't mean anything, because like you truly don't get it. And I don't mean that disrespectfully. I just mean it in the sense of like, you don't care about cosmetics, therefore why would I take you serious? Because again, I take the cosmetics in this game serious, and not in just today's game, a lot of games. I love the fashion in pretty much every game I play. Final Fantasy 14, World of Warcraft, Warframe. Shit, I like souls, like fashion souls, bro. Like I like to just look good in a game. And I think it's crazy that people are like, yeah, I don't get that. It's like, really? Like the game is just more than just beat the game. I think it's more like aesthetics and like looking at like cool areas, and I don't know. I guess I'm just different, but yeah, it's pretty hilarious that Bungie did this. I'm not saying I'm surprised because quite frankly, I've been playing this game for 11 years now. Nothing surprises me anymore at this point. People might say, oh, this is a new low. It really isn't. Again, like I said, we had armor that they were gonna pull in the Eververse. They pulled it out to put it in the playlist so that way we wouldn't get mad. Also, let's not act like Bungie did not have the Nothing Given and this armor set on lockdown in case they had an oh shit button. This is their oh shit button, because we've been asking for this armor for a decade. Okay, not a decade, because Taken King definitely came out after that, but like I don't know, 8 years. We've been wanting Taken armor since D2 vanilla, dog. And the fact that they brought it back now when the game is in its worst shape ever just tells me that yeah, we just released that because we needed not only money, but we needed people to be excited. And that's kind of icky because again, this could have been in the game. If I'm being honest, this armor and this shader should have been available in the episode Heresy. I think that would have been the perfect spot for it because it literally has Oryx in it. I mean, not literally Oryx because it's technically not Oryx, but it is Oryx. And we didn't have a Taken armor set there. We had what is the equivalent of, at least to me, Hive meets like fucking a navigator ship type of situation, which I'm not saying looks bad, but if I think of the Taken King, I think of, oh, Taken Knife. I think of this shit personally. That's just me. So yeah, the other armor sets look really cool. I think Bungie is just L after L after L after L, bro. Like, Bungie, y'all need to just do better, bro, because you have content creators that I never thought would be talking like about this at all. I'm not gonna name names, but dog, on X, on YouTube, I've seen people just straight up be like, yeah, This isn't okay. And I promise you in my soul, I never thought we would have some of the people that are talking against this be talking against it. Like, it's just crazy. So I definitely do think Bungie will be talking about this at one point, because it's trending on X, it's trending on YouTube. We have like actual content creators talking about it. I wish higher up content creators like Astrocross and, you know, other content creators of that caliber, like Data, would be super crazy to talk about that. But I know he probably won't talk about that, and I'm not trying to like throw shade, but I don't even blame him at this point. Dude's probably super depressed, and I can't blame him. Because I saw one of his last videos, and that dude was just like, fuck. He was going through it, brother. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. It's hilarious. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm enjoying the ride, because if I'm being quite honest with y'all, this is a good time to like just start other games. Like, maybe I want to touch Warframe again, maybe Tekken 8, maybe Warframe or Warhammer, because I have been playing this a little bit, and the fashion in this game is not the best in the world. I will immediately tell you that. It's cool, but I would like to see a lot more items in the game. I probably will make a video of like Space Marine, or like Space Marine 2 a year later type of situation, where we look at the fashion of it, because it is rough, and I wish they did a little bit more. Not saying it's bad, it's just more of a like, you pick and choose like your favorite like your favorite like army. Like, for example, if you're like a, I don't know, because I'll talk about it in the video, because I definitely do want to make a video on Space Marine 2, because I have been having a lot of fun with the PvP. Warframe, I'm probably gonna start playing Warframe a lot this week, because I'm behind on the content. I don't even know what Isle Weaver is. She looks kind of bad. I remember her from 1999, I think. Tekken 8, I'm probably gonna make fashion for a bunch of stuff, even though this game is burning as well. Oh my god, dude, it's fucking crazy. World of Warcraft, probably gonna be covering that as well. Final Fantasy 14, I actually might resub and finish the campaign, because I still haven't done that for the new expansion, and just get back into fashion, because I genuinely think, and I'm being quite honest with you right now, I genuinely think Final Fantasy 14's fashion is better than any other game I've ever played. It's just that good. Granted, there are problems with it, definitely, and there is a store there, but I don't think it's as egregious as Destiny 2's. I'm sorry, I know Final Fantasy 14 fans will like give me shit for that, but dog, it is rough. It is rough being a Destiny 2 just player in general, but like as a fashion like content creator, or just a fashion enjoyer, it is rough. Like, it is rough to play right now. So I just wanted to make the quick video, because I think it's fucking hilarious that they really thought, oh yeah, let's just sell the Iron Banner armor in the Eververse store, and then just give them a reskin of an armor set from year 3 of Destiny 2, bro. Ornaments from year 3. Dude, the world we're living in is fucking crazy, and I'm here for it, bro. I'm not even sad anymore. I was so like sad and a little bit depressed that I went the other side, and I'm just like, I'm entertained now. Let's see just how bad of a dumpster fire this is gonna be. So will I be buying this armor? Most likely. I mean, it's Taken, dog. I love this armor already off the rip. Will I get this shader? Probably not, because they most likely will be selling this for Bright Dust either in a few weeks or in the next the fucking Star Wars update. So this will most likely come back, because they definitely will not let people not have it for Bright Dust. We'll definitely make videos for the arms that we got for this season, I guess, which is gonna be cool, because I've already made them. And as much as I hate it, I probably will be making the video for the X Iron Banner armor, which is probably what I'm going to be calling it, X Iron Banner armor set reviews, something like that, just to really stick it, like twist the knife type of situation, because I think it's fucking hilarious. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. Apologies if this was a little bit negative, but boy, gee golly D, I'm going to be making more videos like this, because I have a lot to talk about for this expansion, or this update, because this update has been god awful. We're going to be talking about how I feel about the Portal changes, because Portal in and of itself is pretty dog shit. I like the idea of it, but they just implemented it in such a dumbass way. And we're also going to be talking about like my personal pain points with the game itself, because one of my friends, me and him were talking about it, and he gave me a really good perspective of like, I don't want to just echo what Reddit says. I want to know what my problem with the game itself is. And I was like, that's such a, yeah, I want to do that as a video, because I agree with a lot of things that people say, but what is like the thing that I'm personally like, I hate this shit. So a lot of plans to make some of these type of like, almost like just have it on your second screen and just listen to my voice sometimes, because I do showcase some things in the game, but most of the time I'll probably just be talking. So apologies if this was not your cup of tea, but I think it's important to talk about some of the negative things in Destiny 2, because I mean, we have proof that when we speak enough, the game will change. This is a perfect example. The hinterland stuff was supposed to be Eververse armor, and because we bitched about the playlist armor not being like a thing, they were like, yeah, we heard you, we're gonna give you the hinterland stuff for free. And yeah, again, like, you can tell me however you want to feel about the hinterland stuff. We got this armor outside of Eververse and got it in game. Now granted, it was a bitch to get, but again, that's just how I view it. So if you're excited to get this year 3 armor set, let me know in the comments below. I don't even know if you can get this in Iron Banner, like as a drop, or if he sells it. That'd be pretty cool to find out. I'm pretty sure, because I have the Iron Pledge stuff, and I didn't have this in Destiny 2 year 2, I think it was. Yeah, Curse of Osiris. So it must have come back at one point, because I didn't have it for anyone. I think I just had the arms at that point. So it should be available, which is kind of even more hilarious, because again, the only thing that's different is this is getting an armor, or what is it called? The this right here. It's getting this shit. I don't remember what these are called, but yeah. Let me know what you guys think. Yeah, I will see you guys later.